Hello and welcome back to Magical Diary. Right. Let's do a couple of red classes and a couple of blue classes. Just one. If I can get a 3 in this class, that'd be really helpful. Damn it. So, the choral concert is tonight. Should we go? Ellen's singing, right? Yeah, so is Donald. Is it free? Yeah, it's just a school thing, so there's no tickets to buy. Oh, we should be there to support Ellen. Okay. The concert is held in the gym. The choral members parade in carrying candles and then stand on stage holding hands while they sing. They do some Christmas carols, but also plenty of songs I've never heard. And afterwards, there are free refreshments, which makes Virginia happy. That was a nice easy way to de-stress a bit. Excellent! Things going very nicely over here. And so my first semester of Witchery School comes to a close. Professor Potsdam has called us all together for a final blessing before we go back to our parents for the holidays. Hello, my young students! The traditions of Christmas is one of giving and sharing. Most of you who are returning to your homes will be exchanging gifts and spending time with friends and family. But while you are gone, do not forget who you are. Do not forget that you share with your brothers and sisters in magic. I have a special gift for you. A tingle of magic sweeps over us, leaving no visible change in its path. Think of those that you care about. Think of a person who matters to you. If the person you choose is thinking of you as well, you will feel that connection, that affection being shared. I'll leave you to your thoughts. Think of someone I care about. Okay, well, we hate Grabner. In fact, I think I've been saying it wrong all this time. I think it's Grabiner, but I'm just going to call him Grabner. Damien's a bit of a dick. Donald... The one of these that I most like, actually, is Ellen. I mean, Virginia's quite nice and fun, but yeah, I'm clicking Ellen. Ellen is my roommate and fellow Whiteseed. We must share a connection. I think of Ellen, my friend. My mind reaches out into the distance and feels someone else reaching back for me, like two hands meeting in the dark. She's thinking of me. Professor Potsdam climbs back onto the stage and claps her hands. Have a happy Christmas, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Christmas vacation. De-stressed completely. Actually, having been to university, Christmas vacations, or Christmas holidays as we call them in this country, are not de-stressing at all. In fact, they're very, very stressful, because you've got exams like the week you get back. It's horrible. Especially if you're like me. I'll explain why when we hit January 7th. Back to school at last. I did enjoy the holidays, but lying around the house doing nothing gets boring quickly. And I'm so out of touch with the normal world now that it's hard to find anything to do. I missed my friends here, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again. Hey Janlin! Welcome back. Hey guys, how was your holiday? Fine. It was great! Look, I brought back tons of stuff. She points to her bed, which is stacked with candy boxes and tubes of store-bought cookies. That should last me a week, right? Ellen sighs. What? Nothing. Come on, what? It's not fair. What's not fair? She eats nothing but bags of junk and sugar, and she's skinny as a twig. I eat healthy food and I look like me. Why? Same reason my hair is red and yours is that yellow colour. I'm just born that way. Ellen bows as to Ellen blows a strand of loose hair out of her face. I could dye it. It would grow back again. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to eat salad all the time. But I like salad. Then don't worry about it. Oh, I almost forgot. This came for you earlier. She hands Ellen a small box wrapped in red paper with little white symbols on the top. I can't make them out. Possibly a star and a crescent moon. Oh, a Christmas present from class. Thanks. Virginia stretches her arms over her head and yawns. Anyway, I've got stuff to put away, so I'll talk to you guys more later. Don't forget that there's a test at the end of this week. What should I do this week? Well, I'm going to take January the 7th off because that's my actual real-world birthday. It's So let's have a night. Well, actually, I don't need to sleep, so let's have a nice, pleasant day studying. Yay. Just a break from all the classes. And then let's do some red and blue magic the rest of the time. So yes, a quick check in the forums implies that stress might actually alter the success and fail rate. So the more stressed you are, the more likely you are to fail, which makes sense. You know, so a low stress gives you a better chance of doing better in class, which is logical, so that explains that. The three of us are in our room when someone knocks on the door. Yo, urchin! Virginia looks at the door, then looks at me. If that's Donald with a cream pie, I am so not opening it. Fine, I'll get it. Yes? Hey, Janlin. Is my sister in there? Yeah, she's here. What's up? Logan's doing this thing and he asked me and Luke to round people up for it. What sort of thing? He's got an idea how people can make money, so he's going to run a bingo game. So the more people join, the more you could win. Bingo! That's right, you win. It's $5 to enter. I am not playing any game you're running. I'm not running it, Logan is. I'm not sure that's an improvement. Fine, no money for you then. Janlin? Yeah, bingo's really not my game. No thanks. Alright, I'll keep looking. Give me a nice poker game any day of the week. Excellent. I'm getting pretty close to maxing those two out, to be honest. I've heard you can max out 3 without any major difficulty, so that would be handy. I report to the room on schedule for my exam. Oh boy, exam time, aka saving time. If I need to save Scummit again, I can. Here we go. To pass this test, you must reach the exit safely. But be warned, you are not alone. Oh goody. Okay then. And of course I have no bloody idea where I'm going. Oh god. There is a Hodog in this room. Okay then, let's open up the spell book. Now I could run away. Nearest large target. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with lightning. North. Okay, fire a lightning bolt. I'm assuming I hit it? I can't tell. Open spellbook. I don't have enough for another lightning blast. Can I examine this thing? It's limping, which I'm assuming means it's injured. So let's open up the spellbook. Something likely to burn. Well, it's got fur, and fur is pretty flammable. Okay, let's hit it with slash. It is defeated. Hooray! I'm now basically out of magic. If I encounter another thing, I'm going to have to run like a little girl. Terrible turn of phrase, actually. I shouldn't say things like that. Oh, thank goodness I'm clear. I climb the stairs and emerge from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight. Congratulations, Janlin! For succeeding in your quest, you gain 5 merits. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I guess I can go relax now. That's the thing, I have no idea if that first lightning bolt did anything. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Study. I need more smarts because I need more bloody mana. The library's fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Let's study alone. 1 smart, 2 stress. Today is the first sports club meeting of the spring semester. We're playing soccer, but with a twist. You can move the ball by kicking with your foot, or you can push it with your mind, since it's an easy spell that almost everyone can do. Only single sharp pushes allowed, no controlling the ball for the upperclassmen. But if you use magic, you need line of sight in the ball, and you have to hold still while casting. That means if people who don't have the ball run around wildly enough, they can disrupt anyone trying to move the ball by magic. It makes the game more frantic and paranoid, because you have to watch everybody, not just the people near the ball. It's also a power increase for the goalie, who can easily stand still for a moment and change the ball's direction even from halfway across the room, if it's not guarded well. Getting past that into the net is no easy task. Everyone seems to be having a good time, except Keo. He's still playing the game, he just doesn't look happy about it. When we finish for the day, he skulks off before we can ask him what the matter is. Whee! That was great, wasn't it? It's good to be back. So, you're not upset anymore about the sports and magic thing? Yeah, it's all good. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm building up my money again, so that hopefully I can get some more stuff. Probably a wand or something like that. Or something to boost my smarts. Decisions. Anywho. Alright, next week. What should I do this week? Okay, I'm going to max out red and blue, and then I'm going to spend a lot of time studying to try and... so red, blue, study, red, blue. Another couple of red magic skills, excellent. Force push. I'm going to resist making a Star Wars joke. In the late afternoon, I come back to our room and trip over Ellen, so on her hands and knees doing something to the floor. Oops, sorry. She climbs to her feet. No, I'm sorry. I should have put up a sign. A sign? What are you doing down there? Cleaning the floor? Did Virginia track in mud or something? I can yell at her if you want. No, it's not that. It's nothing anyone did. I just wanted to be sure it was clean. Oh. Well, do you need any help? Help? Is it that weird for me to try and help? No, it's fine. You don't have to. It doesn't really need cleaning. I was just... She sighs and takes a seat in her bed. I was just thinking about my family. You didn't say much about Christmas. That was your first time seeing your family again since school started, right? How'd it go? Not very well. You know how our families can't remember about magic? Yeah. Well, since she can't remember I'm a witch, Mama figures she sent me to boarding school to keep me out of sight. Like I've done something so terrible she wanted to pretend I didn't exist. Everyone stares at me. That's awful. It was Jenny who told me what was going on, how they whisper. Then she asked if they'd taught me to pick locks at criminal school. Oh dear. I didn't know what to say. Jenny's going to be 13 this year. She might have the choice, but I don't know, and I'm not allowed to tell her anything. It was bad enough before, feeling like they didn't want me around. At least then Mama and Justin could brag about how well I did in school. Now I'm a disgrace. You're not. You're one of the smartest people here, you know that. You're a good witch. A good witch. Well, you're certainly not an evil witch. For some reason, she looks uncomfortable. I don't want to be. You can't let their opinions drag you down. They don't know the real you. What if I don't know the real me either? You're smart. You'll figure it out. Oh dear, poor Ellen. As I'm walking through the halls, I spot some very distinctive figures in the distance. It's Damien, and Pastel, the fairy girl, has her arms twined around his neck, smiling up at him. Well, Virginia did say that Pastel flirts with everything. I decided to go the long way around. Excellent. Excellent. If I can get blue up to 80 by the end of this week, that'll be lovely. Hooray! Cloak. Oh, difficult to see. Cool. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? I'll study. Library's fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Let's study with Minnie. Minnie helps me out with my white magic. Yeah, she definitely helps you out with whichever of your one is the weakest, which is fine. You know, it's not a massive boost, but won't hurt. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save it there because that feels like a reasonable point. Okay, 10. Okay then. Oh, sorry, for some reason my throat's dry this morning. Lovely. Right. I'm out of bed, washed and dressed before I remember the date. Do we have any classes today? For King Day? No. So, that's wizard holiday. Well, he wasn't a wizard if that's what you're asking. It's easy for wizards to forget when things are bad, because we can walk away. If you've got no magic and you have to take a stand, that's brave. Are we supposed to do anything special? Nah, it's just a day off. I guess I can go back to bed then. What should I do this week? Okay then. Red, blue, red, blue. Or actually, let's do red, blue, study, study. One red magic skill. I return to our room to find Ellen, making neat stacks of paper on her desk. Still feeling blue? A little. I want to cheer you up. What do you like to do? Study, choir, sports club. I mean outside of school. I'm not sure I understand the question. I like school. Oh come on, there must be something you like to do that you haven't gotten to do lately. Something for fun. Well, I like to go swimming, but it's January. Right, can't do that. And I like movies, but there's no television here and there's no cinema at the mall. But we could probably find something to do at the mall, right? You don't have to go with me, of course, it's just I want to make you happy, that's all. I know the situation with my family isn't the same as with yours, but it's still hard. We're both new to this whole witchy world. Wildflowers have to stick together, right? Right. Good, it's a plan. Okay, so I'm doing some studying. I've got a class of blue magic. Damn it! I failed to study! God, the weather outside is horrible. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. I think I'll lie down for a bit and relax until it's time to go out. Ellen and I head to the mall. So, where would you like to go? Whatever you want to see is fine. I want to see what you like to see. Oh. I want to find out the things you like. I could drag you around and point to stuff and ask, but I thought it would be easier if you led the way. Well, I would like to go to the bookstore, but I don't want you to be bored. I read too. I do read, you know, just not that often. Oh, what sort of books do you like? Cookbooks, manga, travel. Interesting that it goes with manga rather than comics. I mean, I appreciate that they are similar in a lot of ways, but rather different in others. But why did they never put science fiction on these lists? Speaking as a nerd, hey! Let's go with mystery novels. I like a good mystery or a thriller, so you're always wondering what's going to happen next. That could be fun, as long as it's not too grisly. I don't want to read about serial killers. So I follow Ellen into the mall bookstore. It's not very big, but she has no trouble picking out some titles she wants. After she pays for her purchases, we're ready to move on. Where to now? Music store. Well, the one with CDs. I guess it's a media store. Okay. What does she want there? She doesn't have a CD player. They're not allowed on campus. That place sells games and DVDs as well. The same problem applies. Well, I guess I'll find out. Ellen leads the way to the entertainment store, which bypasses all the racks of discs in favour of a little carousel of t-shirts in the back. She starts flipping through them. They're mostly black, but not completely. And a lot of them have skulls on them or giant fake blood splatters. Is this what you wear when you're at home? What? No. Mama thinks they look trashy. And she's right, they're not the kind of thing to wear in school, and they don't go to the kind of places where they are. They're just sort of cool to look at. Have you ever been to a rock concert? No? Do you want to? I don't know. Maybe not. All those people screaming, it might be better on TV. I wonder if you could use blue magic to make something like a television, but with scrying. What's scrying? Seeing things with magic, like with a crystal ball? Oh. The malls near my house have figurine shops with crystal balls and little crystal animals and things. Pastel really likes crystals. What about you? I like looking at them, but I don't want to own them, because I know if I did I'd just end up dusting them every single day just to be sure. So she knows that she does obsess over too much. I'm hungry. Can we go to the food court and get pretzels or something? Why are you asking me? Because I was hoping you would buy me one? I flutter my lashes at her, and she giggles. Maybe. She does look more relaxed. I hope this trip of mine was a good idea. Teenage flirting. God, it's awkward. Right. Yep, next week. What should I do this week? Okay then. Red, blue, study, red, blue. And then I better de-stress a bit next week. Did you hear? Hear what? I heard KO got down on his knees in the middle of the quad and serenaded Minnie in front of everyone, and he can't even sing. Aww, that's cute. Excellent. God damn it, how do you fail at studying that bad? I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why. I thought I heard something. Did someone speak? I don't hear anything now except for Virginia snoring, but I'm sure I heard something. Wait, Virginia's snoring, but Ellen isn't. Ellen, are you awake? She rolls over to face me, and her eyes glisten with moonlight. Is she crying? Are you okay? I'm fine. Oh, what a lie. Quietly, careful not to wake Virginia, I slip out of my bed and creep over to Neil next to Ellen's. What's the matter? It's nothing, just a stupid nightmare. What was it about? I was in a big arena full of dirt and these giant metal dogs were chasing me. They were going to crunch me up. I had to run. And my shoes got stuck to the floor, so I had to take them off. And then I had to take off the rest of my clothes, and everyone was watching me, and it was awful, and they laughed. And I woke up. It's stupid, isn't it? I reach over and give her a quick hug. It's over, you're safe. Right. I'm sorry I woke you up. Shh. Only good dreams now, okay? Okay. Two red magic and two stress. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to de-stress early next week. Raven is walking slowly along the hallway, staring up at the ceiling and talking to herself. To be or not to be, that is the question. Are you alright? What? What is it? What do you want? You sounded sad. Is everything okay? I am rehearsing. Surely you are familiar with the works of the bard. Sorry. It's fine. We all have our individual talents and challenges. So is there a play? No, not yet. The play is in the spring. The auditions are on Monday. What play is it? We are performing a musical. The Small Place of Purchase of Frightening Things. Do you intend to try out? No. Then if you'll excuse me, I should be going. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowance is delivered. What should I do today? Well, I got $30. What I can do with studying. Yeah, let's study alone. Okay then. Doing good, doing good. I'm gonna de-stress at the beginning of the week, and then I think at the end of the week as well. What classes do you plan to take this week, Janlin? I don't know yet. Why? Well, there's an exam on Friday. We need to prepare, so I thought maybe we could go to class together? Okay. Okay, so what am I doing this week? Class of red. Actually, no. Let's start by de-stressing. Then class of red, class of blue, class of red again? Yeah. And then de-stress. So I've reduced my stress quite a lot, which is good. 2 red magic. Ellen and I are walking back to our room. Did you have a best friend that you had to leave behind to come to this school? Not really. I mean, I had friends, but nobody at the best friends forever level. Because of those years after the choice, knowing I was going to leave and come here, I think that kept people from getting too close to me. What about you? No, it's been a while since I had a really best friend. When I was 13, my best friend was a girl named Greer. We used to make up all kinds of stories together about princesses and dragons, dungeons and heroes. But all of a sudden, she moved away. She did tell me her family was moving, but she said it so offhandedly just in passing one day that I thought they were going to Hawaii. I thought it was a joke. I mean, everyone wants to go to Hawaii. So I laughed and said it was fine, and she never mentioned it again. And then when school started in the fall, Greer was gone. I always wondered if maybe she'd turn out to be a witch too and I'd see her again, but she's not here. She could be at one of the other schools. Does Hawaii have their own school, or do they go to California? It would be a 1 in a million chance. I don't think it's likely. There's no use worrying about the things that were lost a long time ago. This is our world now. I reach out and give her a hand to squeeze. That's the spirit. To the future. Is Ellen my best friend now? Maybe. Another blue magic glass. Come on, give me a 3. Damn it. I was hoping to hit 90 in both of them, but... give me a 2. Excellent. 90 red magic. Do you know where Virginia's got to? I couldn't find her at dinner. No, I haven't seen her all day. We return to our room. Hey, are you still in bed? Virginia? She's lying in her bed, her eyes half open, her cheeks flushed red. Something is very wrong. Ellen takes 1 step into the room, then whirls to face me, her face stern. Get a professor, now! Right. I run through the halls until I find someone in charge. Janlin, what's the matter? It's Virginia, she's really sick. Oh dear, I'll be right there. She hurries to our room and takes Virginia away. Morning arrives, but Virginia hasn't come back. Sleeping reduces stress. Exam time, aka saving time. Saving 11. Here we go. Right, that to me seems like a decent point to end this video and say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.